Hey y'all, it's your girl Divine Angel 911. I am tapping in for my Libras. Hey Libras, y'all be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button if you guys resonate with today's message. Libras, I hope y'all are staying safe, having a great day wherever you are, whenever you guys find this reading. I hope it does bring you some truth, some clarity, some confirmation. Libras, please forgive me for the background noise, okay? I'm just doing what I can do, child, all right? Let's go ahead and get into this energy, though, and see what's going on. It is a timeless reading, past, present, future energy. A general message, not everything is going to resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't, okay? Libra, today I am confident. Today I am who I am, and I am capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. And we also have today as a fresh start. Today is a brand new day that I will embrace as a new beginning and make the most of this day. Okay? So there is something happening today for you, Libra. Okay? This is absolutely sure something is going to work. Okay? This could be a plan, an idea. There's something that you may be thinking about, dreaming about. It's something you're really harvesting over, okay? And it's like, oh my goodness, like this has to work, okay? I feel like whatever this is, project or idea this may be, I do believe that you're absolutely sure that this is what's going to make things take off, okay? So let's get into this energy and see what this is. Okay, Libra, this could be a job. Okay, this could be some type of opportunity, financial opportunity as well. Looking at today as a fresh start. Okay, this could be something to help you bring some type of source of income. If not, this could be just a healthy new start. Like being absolutely sure you're able to do something. Maybe someone's challenging you to do or maybe trying to, put you in competition, okay? Now, you guys could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra. You don't have to be. You may also be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? So let's get into this energy here. Please and thank you. Today, I am confident. What is the message here for Libra? Okay, Libra. So it looks like here in the reverse is how energy, right? Someone here definitely wanted to complicate something here for you, Libra, okay? So this could be someone here who may be hiding how they truly feel about you here. Queen of Cup energy with the Emperor energy here. This could be someone who's hiding their feelings, okay? If you're not around this person physically, this could be someone who may live at a distance or someone you don't see often, okay? But whoever this person is, could be an Aries as well. Emperor energy in reverse with the Queen of Cups. If it's not an Aries, we got Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, heavy on the Cancer and Aries energy, okay? But this is someone here who may not feel too sure, okay? Maybe uncertain, maybe not brave, okay? I don't want to say brave, but it's like maybe someone here is afraid to make a brave move, okay? Or a bold move, okay? It's one of those things where it's like you have the keys in your hand to leave, but you don't want to leave. You know what I mean? This is like maybe getting the green light telling you to go, okay? But you still ain't leaving, okay? So Libra, I don't know what this may be, but it seems like somebody here is maybe making something more complicated than it should, okay? And this could be someone who's making it hard maybe to walk away from a situation, okay? Or maybe someone who is making it difficult, okay, for you to handle yourself or have control over yourself, okay? I feel like someone here could be maybe intimidated by your confidence, okay, Libra? This could be maybe someone who feels like they are, let's say someone who feels like they are just like you, okay? Or maybe there's certain qualities about this person that they mirror, okay, with you, okay? When you come around this person, though, it's the instant energy of defeat, okay, Libra? If you understand what I mean by defeat, it's like all of a sudden, if you're in a good mood, Libra, this person here, if you come around them, they instantly feel, maybe that bad, they feel down, okay? It's like all of a sudden all hope is gone type energy. They may start speaking that way as well, okay? But making it complicated. This could be even making you feel like you need to dim your light. Oh, no, it's not. No, you're fine. No, it's really okay. You know what I mean? Kind of like bypassing someone who may be guilt tripping you, okay? Or maybe trying to pull a fast one over you. You know what I mean? This could even be as much as gaslighting you, okay, Libra? But with the Emperor energy in reverse, Queen of Cup energy in reverse, could be someone who is trying to see how they can like maybe be in your energy and have control over how you feel or how you respond, okay? It seems like someone here did not have control over that, or may have lost control over complicating this for you here. This is making things difficult, okay? So that you wouldn't maybe recognize how to handle a situation here, okay? We got the Chariot with the Knight of Cup energy here, Lover's energy in reverse, all right? So this is someone here who may have been very persistent in trying to stop something you love doing, okay? Whatever this is, you love doing it, okay? And that is the truth with the Ace of Swords on the bottom. Whatever this is, if it's being in a relationship, if it's a job, if it's dancing, singing, working on your car, okay? If it's, you know, watching your baby sister, I don't know, Libra, okay? Emperor energy in reverse with the Queen of Cup energy in reverse is like maybe babysitting, or maybe you feel like you may be an older person, okay? It seems like somebody here was trying to challenge you, okay? Complicate something that you love doing, okay? This is like challenging you almost, you know what I mean? It feels like a dance competition, you know what I mean? This is like, look, I'm going to challenge you on maybe something you know how to do, Libra. It seems like somebody here is trying to complicate that for you, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you this. The Knight of Cup energy is in the upright for you, Libra, but it's definitely in reverse for this person who made things complicated, okay? This is like if you know how to work on a car, for example, Libra, okay? Somebody was trying to challenge you. In other words, walk up on you and say, nah, that ain't right. That's not how you do it. Nah, you can't put that there. No, don't use that tool. And it's like, I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? But it's like somebody trying to do it better than you, okay? This is definitely competing, okay? But the Knight of Cups is in reverse for this person here who's mirroring your energy, Libra. So this could be someone here who may have gave up on something they love doing, okay? Out of maybe inspiration of watching you do something you love doing, okay? The only part about this situation is this person feels left out in the cold now, because you may have found maybe something else you love doing, okay? So it's not just one thing, right? Knight of Cup energy is you showing commitment, but we have the Lover's energy in reverse. This could be a Gemini, doesn't have to be, could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, okay? It's given the energy, though, of like when you have so many, let's say, talents, you have so many different talents that you love to explore. Yeah, you can sing, but then, child, put me in the kitchen and I can cook, okay? You know, for some of you, you might be able to pull your hair up, okay, and get up under a car and do an oil change or change the tires, okay? You have different talents that you can partake in and explore, okay? And it's one of those things where maybe someone here found that one talent or that one special thing you love doing, and they really wanted to make you feel like you could not overcome it, okay? With the Five of Pentacles energy here, this is maybe someone who may be puzzled, okay, of how you're making progress, okay? Even though they put their foot down, both of them, and said you will not make progress, something here is happening, Libra, where it could have been something that life needed to show you, okay, today, yesterday, or tomorrow, whenever it happened, okay? But it's something that helped you overcome this particular energy here, okay? And it's now weighing this person down, okay? Because they made progress, okay, challenging you, okay, to do something that you love doing here, okay? But it seems like there is something here that this person is trying to figure out, and that could be, what is it that you're going to choose? You know what I mean? This could be someone who's trying to get ahead of the game, okay? Nine of Pentacles energy here, and being uncertain and unsure of which direction you're going to take, right? This is someone who's trying to find out, you know what I mean? What are you preparing to do so I can go ahead and sabotage it before you get to it, okay? That is the energy somebody's been in, okay? So if you've been short Ace of Pentacle energy in reverse may be missing opportunities, not being granted to move forward, let's say for a job application, or not you're being turned down for certain things, okay, or all. Okay, be patient. Okay, this is someone here who set, let's say going out their direction, going out their way here to sabotage anything possible to help you get back on your feet. Okay, Five of Pentacle energy is still sitting in the upright, Libra. So this is someone who wanted you to be stuck and stagnant. Okay, in other words, feeling left out and cold. No one to your left or right. Lover's energy in reverse to show you love, give you love. Okay, or be there to love you. Maybe in the energy of helping you come out of poverty. Okay, that is, hey, is there anything I can do to help you? Okay, is there something you need? Is there anything I can assist you with? What do you need right now that can help you get on your feet? Okay, it seems like somebody took emotional route versus logic route. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands energy in reverse here. So someone here, like I said, who may instantly feel defeated being in your energy here because they wasted a lot of time and energy here trying to put you down and sabotage you versus build you up. Okay, so with the Four of Pentacle energy here, this is one of those things when life turns around, who's going to be there for you to do the same thing? But since you didn't support this person here who had I feel like, Libra, you had all intention to make sure that this person would receive some type of support, okay? But because they went the wrong way about a situation, this is like, I'm going to leave it up to the person, I'm going to leave it up to this person. You know what I mean? It's just like maybe giving someone an opportunity here to say yes or no. Four Swords energy in reverse, okay? This could be bothering somebody here. This could be really sitting on somebody's chest, on somebody's mind, okay? Because they don't know what to do at this point. Okay, maybe they got too many people involved, okay, and trying to slow things down for you or not support you in some way, shape, or form, that there's now a new group of people who are like, to hell with that. Okay, I want to help this person. Six of Cup energy here. Okay, so you have support on your side here, Libra. Okay, seems like somebody here may not be feeling familiar, okay, with what's going on anymore here. And this is because people are starting to pull away from their energy. Whoever your opponent is, okay, whoever this person is that put themselves in position to sabotage you in whatever shape or form you're going, whatever it is you're experiencing, okay, this person may not come around you, okay? Maybe even people don't want to be around this person. You may see this person by themselves a lot, okay? Page of Sword energy, okay? This is like maybe someone who just kind of walks around by themselves here, just wanting to know what's going on, okay? Maybe even say something like hello, hi, or try to force a hello out of you here. You may not even respond to this person because you don't particularly care for them. Four Cup energy here, all right? So you move with grace. Five of Cup energy in reverse. Meanwhile, this could be someone here who feels like when you don't say hello back, it's not fair. You know what I mean? It's something slight. It's like somebody's using something small, okay, to say that you're a mean person and that you're doing all these negative things to them and you're sabotaging them, and they're trying to turn something that you do, like if, for example, a gift that you may have, right? Let's say, for example, you have a gift of singing, okay? This is, if you want to look at this from a religious standpoint, right? A singer, okay? You have a beautiful voice, Libra, okay? But somebody in the corner saying, nah, you got a voice for God. Don't be singing that nasty sexual stuff, okay? The secular music, right? That's the same energy here. It's like somebody here looking at the fact that you have maybe the potential to become something in particular, and somebody in the corner is like, nah, you need to become this doctor over here. That's what we need. We don't need none of that. Okay, we need a professor in the family, or we need a lawyer. Okay, we don't need no spiritualist. We don't need a practitioner. We don't need no laundromat, and we don't need none of them type of people. Okay, which is coming up very judgmental. Okay. Matter of fact, if you want to look at it in a deeper perspective, okay, it's almost like you're being profiled by your own family members, okay? Which they will be the ones to walk around and say somebody is profiling them or pointing the finger at somebody saying, I was profiled, but yet you do that to your family members. So check yourself before you get upset with somebody for profiling you. Make sure you don't profile yourself or your family members, okay? So anyway, this is someone here who wanted to turn something around that you may have going good, okay? Whatever it is blossoming, okay? We have the Nine of Pentacle energy in the upright. This is something you know how to do. You've been doing for a while, okay? This is like you may be able to do with your eyes closed type energy, right? You have so much experience doing it. So someone tried to pull something from you that you've been doing for a long time, okay? For example, if you've been working in hotels for a long time, okay, this person decided to apply for a hotel job and try to take all the positive energy here you may have created, built, harvest off of working in hospitality, okay? This is someone who's trying to pull or possess the energy you carry, okay, so that they can now benefit off of anything good you may manifest or bring to fruition, working or dating or being this type of high vibrational person you are, okay? So someone here is struggling with the fact that things are not going the direction they've been going, okay? It's now going your way, okay, and not theirs. And this is someone who may be sucking teeth, blowing breath, okay, because they cannot have it their way. If anything, this is someone in particular, if not one person, more than one, who may be in their feelings for being exposed, okay? One, for doing this in secret, but two, keeping this from people such as their own friends and family, okay? Maybe even lying, saying that they were this particular kind of person here, okay? And this could be disturbing them now, because this is like, okay, you got us actually set out to do all these things, okay? Maybe money was involved, distributed to people, okay? This is like, hey, look, for your income, for your troubles, all right, little gas money, food money here and there when y'all decide to do what, okay? Or this could be like people driving around just faithfully watching, you, okay? I mean, you'd be surprised if this is what's going on outside, you know what I mean? If it's not work related, family related, this could be someone, who's really inspired by you. I'm gonna say this, Libra, they're really inspired by you, but in the most darkest way, you know what I'm saying? It's like only you can understand this person in a dark way, which means you will have to see this person with no light, you know what I'm saying? This is turn all the lights off type energy here, just to understand how this person operates, okay? So this is someone who's definitely in their shadow side, okay? And maybe they have not recognized how to overcome these things, right? When you're in your shadow side, facing your shadow side, you're facing the mirror side of you, the dark version of you, okay? And those are the versions we don't really like to talk about, okay? It may be a version of you, a side of you that you don't really want nobody to know about, moon energy, right? Okay, but it's something in particular, you know what I'm saying, that you may mirror from somebody, or you see in somebody that's making you cringe, curl your toes and bite your tongue, that you feel like you need to stop them from moving forward. So Libra, your opponent here feels some type of way because you're able to get away from this, okay? You're walking away from this with grace, like I said, okay? We have the Ace of Swords energy here with the Empress energy here. So somebody here who may be denying or didn't want anyone to know the truth here, maybe a health condition, if it's not star energy in reverse, okay? This could be maybe someone who doesn't want to be looked upon as desperate, okay? Maybe using low vibrating energy to get what they want, okay? What do we call that today in these days? Witchcraft, okay? Especially with this devil energy out, right? A lot of today's time here, okay, is definitely proving the point that you keep operating in a low vibration and things are going to take ridiculously slow, okay? You have to raise your vibration in order to receive whatever it is you desire. In other words, there's certain things you're going to have to put to the side, leave alone, let go, walk away from, okay, to receive what it is that you're looking for, okay? If it's a bad partner, a bad relationship, a bad job, a bad boss, okay, whatever it may be, first take accountability first, and then move on from it, okay? I may have been wrong for doing this and this, or saying this and this and that, okay? The other person, don't worry about them. Own up to your own and move forward. That way you can receive your opportunity here. But this is someone here, instead of doing any of that, putting in any work to forgive, accept, and move forward, this is someone who may be feeling betrayed, okay? When you don't get the love and support, or when you don't receive attention, okay? Or when, you look at all these beautiful people, men and women, the small, happy, big, little, it doesn't matter, okay? Self-esteem does not have anything to do with your physical body. It doesn't have anything to do with your sexual appeal, okay? It's self-esteem has everything to do with how you feel about yourself, okay? And that's starting from the inside on out, okay? The only reason why it will be a physical thing is because you're looking at yourself and you say, I don't like how I appear, okay? That's your feelings, okay? You're in your feelings because maybe something about you has changed. You got in your feelings and it started changing your physique, okay? So now you're not happy with how you feel nor how you look, okay? So this is why self-esteem has everything to do with inner, okay? And when you're in your shadow side, you have to work on your inner to love who you are inside so you can shine on the outside, okay? In other words, you will love yourself. It doesn't matter what size you are, okay? Once you start loving yourself on the inside, okay? So this is someone here who does not love themselves on the inside and they're looking for somebody to pour love in them. How do I get this? Quick, fast, in a hurry? Let me just be friends with benefits and be open to and be kind of like this and kind of like that, a little this, a little that, okay? Take all the attention from maybe people who get a lot of attention, okay? People who get the victory, okay? Let me take attention off of somebody who may be the popular girl, okay? This would be maybe someone who sat back quiet, maybe got bullied, picked on, okay? Your story ain't the worst, Libra. Somebody done had it worse than you, okay? So now this is somebody who's been picked on and bullied and they got low self-esteem. And here you are, Libra. You're the advocate of getting up and feeling good for yourself, right? So maybe this person doesn't understand you had to go through certain cycles in your life too before you became this gem. Okay, Queen of Pentacle energy in reverse is maybe someone who's trying to harvest your energy because they want to look, feel, smell, okay, taste just like you, Libra. Okay, the only problem about this is this person is messy and they don't want to do the work. In other words, they don't want to forgive themselves for what they put themselves through okay, they don't want to accept the fact that what's going on is happening, okay, and the only way you can overcome it is by making a change, okay? This is someone who doesn't want to apply the work. They want somebody else to do it and then they take note, okay, and then go figure it out. This is like, okay, well, you can do that. That's one way to get it done, but how about actually putting the footwork in and doing it, okay? If you're going to take instruction and do it. Don't take instruction and be like, oh yeah, I got instructions on how to build a card or put the card together, okay, but I'm gonna just get somebody else to do it. I'll pay 6 of Pentacle energy in reverse. I'll just pay somebody else to do it. It's like, no, do it yourself. Okay, it's nothing wrong with learning this skill. It's nothing wrong with learning how to do it yourself. Okay, but when you sit and depend on somebody else to do it for you, okay, it's the work is going to be credit to the person who did the work, not the one sitting back waiting for somebody to get it done. Okay. So it's just a reality check for someone here, okay? Maybe someone who thought laughing in your face, smiling in your face, or maybe, being a bully in your face here, a low-key one, okay? A silent one, if you will, here was going to solve their problems as far as maybe getting something done, okay? Not certain if you already started or not, Libra, okay? So today I am confident and today is a fresh start. It's something that you gotta advance on. Page of Pentacle energy here. You gotta advance on getting something accomplished that this person did not. Okay, Libra. So this puts you in position here to receive Nine of Swords energy in reverse, to receive some type of opportunity that is going to work out for you. Why? Because you have the credentials to get it done. Okay, this is one of them type of things when a person finds out, a boss finds out that somebody lied on their resume, may not have the history background or credentials to complete the job, the mission. Okay, this is like, you said you know how to do this, but maybe something happened that day where this person had to show work. Okay, show me how you got the solution. You know what I'm saying? And this person had no words to say. 8 of Wands energy here, okay? But yet somebody can sit down and listen to you speak 8 of Wands energy and can tell there's something about the way you communicate that gives them more confidence that you can get the job done or you can get this accomplished than the other person. Okay, so you just have to take the perspectives read out in this energy here, how they resonate for you. But Libra, again, whatever this is, it's a shift happening quickly here for you, okay? Seems like somebody here celebrated this too fast. Maybe copying, cloaking your energy here or trying to pretend to be, appear, feel, okay? So someone here just maybe watching, if you are a tarot card, for somebody here, a tarot card reader, somebody watches a lot of tarot card readings and they take note from you, okay? This is maybe someone here who is afraid to, it's like, I don't know, you give this person this type of energy here that makes them feel good, but at the same time, they're afraid to let that shine, Libra. And I feel like somewhere in this energy here, it's like your duty to allow to shine, you know what I'm saying, to allow this person to shine through you, you know what I'm saying. So it's one of them things where you may be meeting a new friend. This could be someone coming into your energy in the near future if they're not already in your energy here, okay? But it's one of those things where somebody here may speak to you. Page of Wand energy here, Page of Cup energy here may start off as you may be looking at this person sideways, like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? They being reckless, careless, what they doing, you know what I mean? It's going to be questionable, right? Uncertain. But I feel like this would be a new opportunity for maybe you to gain a friend, okay? Eight of Pentacle energy here, okay? Now, this is applying pressure to this person because this could be someone who chooses to be by themselves but complains about having no friends, okay? But then says things out loud like, I don't mind being by myself, or I don't mind, being alone, okay? But then when they get alone, they're calling everybody on their phone or they're hitting everybody up. They become annoying, okay, to everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is like, okay, didn't you say you didn't mind being alone, but you keep calling me? You know what I'm saying? So this is someone who feels like they need to spend quality time doing something, okay? But when it comes to actually spending time alone, no phone, no computer, no nothing, it's one of those things where this person here needs to actually take that time, okay, and use it to rebuild their self-esteem, okay? I do feel like this is someone who may have been discouraged in the past here, okay? Maybe during, let's say, younger days, high school, right? Elementary school, okay? Myself, to be honest, Libra, okay, I wasn't always, the shape I'm in, okay, I was a heavy set, okay, but as life continued to move forward, I continued to move forward with it. Yeah, I did have some challenges about it, but I did things to make things change, okay? So with that being said, you have to show strength. This is like, I'm not gonna let nobody make me feel bad for how I look, feel, appear, okay? How I move, communicate, how I speak, the energy I carry. I gotta carry all of this with boldness, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be brave about this because I gotta be the one to stand up for what I believe in, how I feel, all of this, okay? Because if anybody want to tell me about myself, they're not gonna be able to do it, right? They're not gonna be able to do it. So with the Queen of Swords energy, strength energy, I feel like this is maybe one of them conversations someone here is afraid to have with you. For example, this could be one of them things somebody talks out the side of their neck. Oh, look at this skinny bit. You know what I'm saying? One of them type of things where somebody's if they're a heavyweight, they're jealous of the skinny girl. If they're a skinny girl who wants to have big boobs, big butt, whatever, or guy, or you know what I'm saying, it's one of them things where they're hating on what they want to be, okay? And that makes absolutely no sense. So I feel like this is someone here who also has maybe communication, Libra, with somebody here that you may be communicating with as well. Here we got the King of Wands energy here, so this could be someone who is attracted to you, connected to you in some way, shape, or form. Somebody here shares energy here with you, but they may not be telling you that they do talk to this person here, Libra, okay? They're in communication with this person. They may do things for this person, maybe for money, okay, or some type of benefit they're gaining off of this person. I do feel like with the Ten of Swords energy here, Libras, this person here could have been going to them, talking to them. This is like, when you want a sister's advice or a brother's opinion type energy here, okay? What you think about such and such, okay? What you think about, you know what I mean? And this is now getting somebody else's opinion versus just going straight to the source, okay? So I feel like this is someone here who feels some type of way, Libra, whoever the middleman is, who keeps talking to you and going back to this other person here, okay? Somebody here feels betrayed because this is like, I depended on this person here to be like this, and this and that, but they're not, okay? And now they're looking at you, Libra, and you're like, look, I've been telling you everything that you're saying, okay, that this person here has been lying to you about. I've been telling you the truth the entire time, but you ain't been trying to listen to me. You ain't slowed down enough. you know what I'm saying, to even hear what I have discovered, because you keep going back to somebody who's watching me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you know what I mean, since you are now figuring this out, okay, now maybe I can answer all the questions you have, instead of you going back and forth to somebody who can't answer the question. They look at, it's like this. It's like going to the doctor's office and you ask the nurse the question you need to ask the doctor. The nurse is like, oh yeah, baby, well this and that, and you're gonna have to get that and this and this and this. It's like, no. You need to go ask the doctor this question, because the doctor gonna tell you what you really need. The nurse only knows half the step or half the process, or maybe just a little because they've been snooping. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nah, go to the source. Go to the doctor and ask doctor what it is that you need. So doctor can write down what you need, and you could take it straight to the pharmacist or the next person who can observe and analyze and do what they need to do for you. But taking it to the middleman ain't, look, I'm just a messenger. That's all they can be at this point. Okay, so this is someone who may come off as a false messenger. We got the Page of Cup energy in reverse with the Page of Wand energy in reverse. Like I said, maybe someone who was inspired by you. Okay, but so inspired that they want to maybe do things like you, something like you in particular. Okay, but they're trying to take it from you. Okay, and it's like, no. Okay, this is mine. All right, I'm grateful you're inspired by me, sweetheart, sir, ma'am. Okay, but take this opportunity to now use this energy to find something that you love to do. Okay, this is my work, not yours. Okay, so now you got to figure out, since you have built yourself up to be in this energy, now apply this to something that you want to do, not what I've been doing, what you want to do. Okay, so that everything that you desire to happen can manifest, can come to fruition, because you chose you and not chose to be like somebody else. Okay, you will be surprised if you choose you and you got low self-esteem. For example, if it's with physical abandonment, you'd be surprised all them things that you are upset of constantly receiving. If you choose yourself, I guarantee that path you choose, you ain't gonna run into that. Okay, you're not going to run into it, and you're going to learn how to overcome it if you do. Okay, and it's going to be so swift, so simple, so easy that when you now start coming around other people, okay, nobody going to be able to put you down or make you feel ashamed for who you are. Okay, point blank, period. So Libra, this could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. Okay, but it's one of those things where somebody was trying to take something good that you had going and turn it into a negative thing. I know I said this message before. I believe it was for a Taurus. Okay, so a Taurus could be involved in this, but anyway, whatever this is, somebody here feels weighed down because now they got to carry the weight. Okay, and the weight is when you want to be like somebody. This means you're saying that you are willing to take the same road that they're taking. In other words, if something happened, it don't matter if it was good or bad, you're willing to accept that energy, is what you're saying. Okay, so if this person here got famous because they got beat the hell up by somebody, or because they got, you know what I mean, whatever, okay, you're saying you're willing to take the same charge, you're willing to take the same energy. Okay, if that means slapped up on and traumatized and humiliated and embarrassed, you're saying, yes, I'm willing to take that same energy. Okay, because I want to be just like that person. That's what you're saying. So that's the weight that someone here has to carry, Libra, because they want to be just like you. Okay, so unfortunately, but fortunately, if they want to, I guess, receive the outcome that they're expecting, they're going to have to go through certain similar problems. Okay, that means battleship, whatever the battle is. This is like, okay, I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you, but please do enter and understand, I did not want this for you. Okay, I didn't want this for you because this is not what I set out for you. Okay, I set something else out for you. Okay, so you picking this up, or you trying to challenge somebody or complicate somebody of doing something they've been doing for however long, or whatever it may be, that's wonderful. I'm glad you found something new that can entertain you, but there's something else I called you to do, and it is not this. Okay? So this is what someone here needs to realize. And with the world energy and the upright, this is definitely a sure discovery that this person here is going to be feeling, very soon, if it hasn't already begun. Okay, this is starting to see changes take place here. Okay, because this is like, look, I have a new road for you. Okay, not this road. This was not your route. Okay, but you decided to take this route. Okay, and I helped you get to the safest place, but you wanted to stay on this road, so I helped you get to the next safest place. We done stayed on this road for so long, honey. This is not your road. This is not your route. I've been trying to redirect you to the main route so you can get where you need to go, but you keep staying over here because you feel like this is what you should be doing because somebody else told you need to do it, or because you want to be like them. Okay? This is why you're having problems. This is why maybe things don't feel right, don't feel fair. Okay, maybe this is why your self-esteem is where it's at. Maybe this is why your vibration is where it's at. You feel like you get bad luck and good people ain't around you. You ain't getting what you desire, what you want. Ain't nobody making you feel good, feel loved, feel special. It's because you're not where you're supposed to be, baby, because you want to be like somebody else. So until you pull that away, okay, this is let go of your idols, okay, and become your own. Become your own idol. Become your own inspiration, so someone can look up to you and say, you know what, I like how they got there, okay, or I like what they do. Maybe I don't like how they got there, but I like what they do. So Lord, I like what they do, but can you show me the way I need to go, okay, to get maybe where you desire me to go? I like what they do, though. They sing, they dance, they do this, and this kind of talent, okay? I like those things. Or is there something on my journey, on my pathway, that opens me up to those doors? Do I have those kind of opportunities? Those are the questions you ask when you are alone, in isolation, when you are around nobody who can stop what you're asking your higher power, if that's what you believe in, if you believe in it, okay? Because once you start isolating yourself, you can now focus on yourself. And when you focus on yourself, that's when God can focus on you. And everything you've been asking for, praying for, he like, okay, now I can give it to you because you ain't around nobody to stop you. Okay? But when you when you want to hang around all your friends because you're afraid to be by yourself, baby, they done took every opportunity you've been praying for because you ain't doing nothing about it but complaining that it ain't came. Okay, they went and got up and went to the store, and it just so happened for them. But if you got up and went to the store like they asked you to because they didn't feel like it, but because you was feeling lazy, they went to the store, they got the win. You lost. So you got to catch your blessings and don't miss it because you think it's because, oh no, I'm doing it just like this person here, so I know I'm a win. No. You don't know how they won, so don't do it like them. Figure your own process. That's the whole enjoyment of the journey, okay? Figure out how you overcome these obstacles, all right? So whatever this is, Five of Swords energy here, there's definitely something that is going to be confronted, okay? Or a conversation had, or someone here feels intimidated, okay? Or this could be one of them things where somebody here is still trying to win at all costs because they feel like they should be discovered for something, okay? Maybe this is someone who feels like they missed their chance and being discovered somewhere in this world, okay? And they may be jealous of you because you did something slight, okay? Five of Pentacles with the world energy here, okay? Whether you're showing your face or not, Libra, this is like somebody here who feels some type of way that you made progress, okay? You may have not made it a big thing. World energy, right? You didn't make it a big thing, but this person did. Okay, so maybe this is someone who is looking for everybody's attention. Hey, everybody, I'm about to be a star. Watch me become a star. Where you just kind of low-key did what you did quietly, silently, and poof, you're on TV, on social media, online, whatever. And this is like, oh, dang, I didn't know such and such was already making it happen. Yes. Why? Because you focused on yourself, Libra. Okay, you weren't worried about what, the person to your left or right was doing. You decided to put your head down and get to work. Okay, so this is what somebody feels betrayed by, that you made it and they're not, or that they didn't. Okay, and this is like, okay, but you don't have to hate. You can just learn from me, right? But this may be someone who is making things hard, right? So that they can't learn from you. How can I learn from you if you're acting the way you normally act, Libra? Maybe they don't agree with how you act. Nine of Swords energy in reverse. That's something that they've been complaining about, right? Powerful energy, but not the God. Okay, God's like, look, I know how you act, and I want you to act like this just for this reason, because this person here is stressing you out because you're not doing what they want you to do, but they're upset because you're not because they're not getting the results that they expected. Okay, this is trying to have control and tell you what you need to do and rewrite your steps in order. Okay, this is like, no, do it like this. This is how you're going to be a star. But you're already a star. Okay, this is like going back to go tell Beyonce after she's this big Beyonce, right? Okay, she's huge. She's a celebrity. Okay, this is like somebody who is not recognized, known at all, just going to go walk up to Beyonce and say, look, no, how you became famous is absolutely wrong. Okay, look, let me show you how to be famous, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, created their own word and everything. It's like, if you don't sit down, okay, I have reached the milestone, or I have reached, okay, the level that I need to reach now where I can be comfortable doing what I'm doing, sweetheart. I don't know where you at on your timeline. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad for where you are, but whatever it is you love to do, go do that now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of worrying about what I got going on or what I've been doing. Okay. So this is someone who was trying to rewrite how you've been already doing something. And this is like, please stop. Okay. It's already written out. When something's written in stone, it's signed, sealed, and delivered. That means you cannot change it. Okay? So if God already wrote out that you were going to be a star, celebrity, whatever it is, and this person here wants to show up in your life and your energy as an opponent because they are upset that they did not get the okay or the green light like you did, okay, to be online or on TV or a star or well known or popular or whatever it may be, that's not your issue. Okay, but this is someone who's making it their issue here. Okay, and I feel like someone here definitely did apply pressure here, maybe gathering friends and families, people from their community here, people who don't even stand, don't even like them, but you know what, because you're gonna be famous, nigga, we gonna, excuse my language, but we gonna be around you. You know what I'm saying? African American, it don't matter what race you are. Okay, at this point, this is the people here who only want to be around you because you said you're gonna be rich, you're gonna be famous. You know what I'm saying? So now you get to really see, okay, the kind of folks who've been marinating around you, literally lingering. Okay, this is, well, shoot, if you gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? This is no, because if you ain't putting in the work to make it, then you just gonna be sitting next to me watching me make it. Okay, and no, you're not gonna sit here and pull me away from doing the work I need to do to make it. I already make it. I already made it. That's why I can sit back comfortably and do what I've been doing. Okay, you trying to stop me to rearrange how I've been doing it ain't gonna do nothing for you, but make you even more upset because you ain't getting the results you desire. Okay, this is my time to shine. Okay, now I get to sit back and reap, okay, the benefits, okay, of my hard work and labor. Okay, so I'm not wasting nobody else's time, Libra. Okay, I feel like this is someone here who has played long enough in your energy to understand that they've been selfish and greedy. You know that very much. This could be someone here who's very negative towards you as well. Talks out the side of your neck. Maybe says stupid things to you or negative things to you here. And maybe lies about that too. Okay. I would say if this was an opportunity here that was supposed to be granted for you and this person to connect and share a wealth together, you have the opportunity to say no. Okay. If this is someone here who was written to be with you, you don't have to be with this person. 10 of Pentacle energy here with the 2 of Pentacle energy in reverse. You may have a soul tie, okay, with this person here. You may have a deep soul connection with this person here, okay. Strength with the 10 of Wands. This may weigh you down because you may have a lot of love for this energy, okay, or whatever it is. It's like something here is trying to pull you away. Someone I feel like it's someone trying to pull you away, okay, from doing something you love or being this loving person, okay, if it's not all together. And I just feel like this is because this is, when you take a celebrity's time, okay? So, for example, you want to, how do I say this? You want to hang out with your favorite singer, right? So you want to hang out with your favorite singer. This will be, instead of getting tickets and maybe paying for VIP backstage tickets and actually sitting down with this person, you find a way, okay, for somebody to premeditate, okay, something to occur, money involved. It's a setup, in other words, Libra, okay, for this person to come around you and interact as if they desire to be with you, be in a relationship with you, connect with you, okay? This is one of them things where this is like written of a storyteller. Somebody is a storyteller and wanted to tell a story, write a story, maybe manifest a movie. I don't know. This could be how people get things started, okay? I am absolutely sure that my journal is going to fulfill a movie one day, right, Libra? I don't know who this person is, but they're dreaming big, okay? So this could be someone here who has an idea, okay, and they want to put this idea together. This is like, but look how it's crumbling for the person who is not being their authentic self. You know what I'm saying, Libra? They're missing out on greatness because they're not being their truest self, because they're trying to be like you. And there is someone else in the energy here who's playing another part of this, or playing a role of slowing you down or stopping you, okay, because they don't want to believe that you are this star or you are this person that you say you are, okay? So you got a mix of people here who are feeling some type of way that you silently made something happen here. You overcame an obstacle that maybe 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 people here are having a hard time overcoming, okay, Libra? So this is you, okay, handling this situation, maybe amongst a bunch of people, okay? Strength energy here is showing your courage, your bravery, okay? Even if that means you can't fight, Libra, I don't care. Strength energy here shows that, you know what, okay, it's the strength in me that's going to get me through this. If that means I'm going to talk my way all the way through this fight, okay, or swing constantly and not give up, okay, I'm going to keep going, okay? So I do feel like this could be one of them things where someone here, may have even tried to, pay somebody to beat you down, okay, physically, cause you, physical weight, okay, in other words, not be able to move, operate, get on your feet, okay, or cause you to gain weight, doing things like, getting you to gain a whole lot of weight, eat a lot, you know what I'm saying? This is losing sight of self, okay, because they want to have the victory, okay? So this is trying to jumpstart a weight loss plan, okay? Meanwhile, I'm gonna feed you a whole bunch of fatty foods, okay? This is like, what? You know what I mean? This is sabotaging you, okay? So if you don't check yourself, drink your water, mind your business, okay? This could be somebody here who's constantly giving you juice, okay? Because they want to see your kidneys fail, okay? So that they can start drinking water because they know that's what you do to keep yourself clean and hydrated, right? So they're like, well, if I keep giving you toxic things, okay, and I start choosing healthy things, maybe I'll make it, all right? So, I mean, it's a lot that can go back and forth with this energy here, Libra. But I feel like you continuing to choose you is why you get to benefit, okay, your hard work and labor here, force or energy here. It seems like maybe this is what somebody wanted to do. Something came in mail. Maybe you got some mail, a package, something in particular here that somebody is holding on for you, Libra, and you only, okay? In other words, only you can sign this package. Only you can receive this message. The ID must be seen, okay? There's one of them things that ain't nobody just going to be able to walk in and say, I'm such and such, and I need this, okay? Nope, it ain't working no more, okay? I feel like there may be someone in this energy here who is taking something absolutely serious, Libra. If it's not you, it's someone who may be in your energy you might be looking up to, mirror, okay? It's someone you look up to that you mirror who is taking this serious. In other words, this is someone who's like, nah, I'm not letting nobody in between. I'm not letting nobody else come in between this situation here. Okay, this is absolutely serious. Okay, so you get to walk away from the situation with grace. Okay, problem solved. I feel like you got somebody on your side here that's going to help you break away from any other attachment that somebody here is trying to place on you here to stop you from overcoming, any more obstacles that they're trying to put you upon, okay, or cause you to face. All right, so we got the King of Sword energy in reverse here. All right, there could be someone here who may not feel too motivated in speaking to you here. Queen of Sword energy here. All right, I do feel like this is someone here who may feel a bit insecure that they've been giving too much energy to the wrong person, if you will. Okay, like I said, this is like asking it's like asking, the teacher that comes in, for your actual teacher. I forgot what they're called, but the substitute. Thank you. You got a substitute. You asking the substitute the questions you should be asking the actual teacher. Okay, and the substitute's like, oh yeah, I could tell you that, and it might not be what the teacher really wants to express to you just yet, because you're not on that part of the lesson. You know what I'm saying? This is like, oh no. See, this person's going to give you a generic answer, and you're not going to understand it because we haven't gotten to that part of, the curriculum. You know what I'm saying? We're still at the beginning. Okay, so once we get to that part, then I can explain what that teacher, the substitute, told you. Okay, because they gave you that answer. So that's not going to come until later on in the year. You know what I'm saying? Where you'll understand that later. Okay, you're not going to understand their question right now or their answer, because you're not going to understand their answer. Okay, because it's not going to be taught until later. You know what I mean? Or it's being taught now, but it's being broken down. Okay, so they just gave you pretty much an answer that you can probably come up with at the end of the year, right? At the end of the school year, you'll be able to respond just like them. Okay, maybe in a different way, because you actually receive broken down, hands-on or virtual or verbal. You got some type of one-on-one learning, okay, so that you can understand something more. Okay, and so even though this person just told you what this may mean, okay, well, you don't understand how maybe they got those answers too. You know what I'm saying? So at least you're actually getting to experience maybe a certain way to find a solution to this. Okay, so Libra, whatever this energy is, I feel like you are definitely might be a sign of relief here. 5 of Cup energy in reverse with the Sun energy. This is like you get to move on, okay, and not have to worry about this. Whatever this energy is, don't worry about it. Okay, it's a new day. Okay, so whatever this is that you built, okay, that you put hard work and effort and energy into, okay, everything that somebody thought they was taking away from you, okay, if you will, I want it all back. Okay, everything that you took from me. All right, so everything that this person took from you, right, they were being used by the vessel, your enemy, right? And this could have been someone who was close to you, okay, or maybe seemed close to you. But anyway, all right, your joy is being given back to you and everything that was stolen. Okay, so Libra, that's what I have for you, Libra. If you guys enjoyed this message, be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. All right, I am going to do zodiac signs for y'all because I haven't in a while. All right, so let's get some zodiac signs, please, and thank you, spirit guides, for Libra. What are the zodiac signs in this energy here for Libra? All right, Libra, we got Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, and Cancer again. All right, so heavy Cancer energy: Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. All right, those are the zodiac signs. That is the message. That's what I have for you today, Libra. If you enjoyed, again, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.